The invisible maid. The grand halls of the Lockwood estate echoed with silence as Daniel Lockwood strode through them, his polished shoes clicking against the marble floor. As the youngest billionaire in the city, he was used to power, control, and efficiency. His staff knew better than to waste his time until Clara Bennett, moved like a shadow through the mansion, her grey uniform blending into the walls. She never spoke unless necessary, never looked anyone in the eye for too long. Just another nameless maid in a house full of them. But today Daniel noticed something strange. 3 times in the last hour, he had caught her standing in front of the massive stainless steel fridge, staring inside, closing it, then walking away only to return minutes later. His jaw tightened. Was she stealing? The 4th time he saw her do it, he snapped. "Clara." His voice cut through the kitchen like a blade. She froze, her thin frame stiffening before she turned slowly. "Yes, Mr. Lockwood." His cold gaze pinned her. "What exactly are you doing?" Her fingers twisted into the fabric of her apron. I was just checking the fridge over and over again," he finished for her, his tone sharp. "Do you think I don't notice? Do you think I tolerate thieves in my home?" Her eyes widened. "No, sir. I wasn't." "Bag your things. You're fired." The words hung in the air, heavy and final. Clara didn't argue. She just lowered her head, nodded once, and walked away. Daniel didn't think about her again until that night. At 2 a.m., unable to sleep, he wandered downstairs for a glass of water. As he passed the fridge, something caught his eye. A small piece of paper taped to the side, nearly hidden. Curious, he pulled it off. "Mr. Lockwood, the fridge door doesn't close properly. If left open, your insulin will spoil. I kept checking to make sure it was sealed. I'm sorry if I disturbed you." Daniel's breath left him in a rush. Insulin. His younger sister Emily was diabetic. She lived in the east wing of the mansion, her medicine stored in this very fridge. If the door had stayed open too long, his chest tightened. Clara hadn't been stealing. She had been protecting. The next morning, Daniel did something he had never done before. He went to the staff quarters. Clara was packing her meager belongings into a worn-out suitcase when he knocked. When she saw him, her shoulders tensed, as if bracing for another blow. But Daniel didn't yell. He didn't accuse. Instead, he held out the note. "You saved my sister's life," he said, his voice rough. Clara blinked, her eyes glistening. "I was just doing my job." Daniel shook his head. "No, you were doing more." A long silence stretched between them before he spoke again. "Come back, please." Clara hesitated. "Why?" "Because this house doesn't just need a maid," he admitted quietly. "It needs someone who cares." And for the first time since she had arrived at the Lockwood estate, Clara Bennett smiled. What started as a misunderstanding became something deeper, a lesson in humility, a second chance, and the quiet realization that sometimes the most important people are the ones we never truly see. By the time Emily Lockwood hugged Clara in thanks, Daniel knew one thing for certain. He hadn't just rehired a maid. He had found a friend.